Hey, everybody. I'm so glad you've joined me today. Let me ask you a question. Are you embarrassed to ask for help? I know I was. I'm going to give you something today that will really help you deal with embarrassment. Embarrassment about your drinking, embarrassment about wanting to quit drinking, just all kinds of help that you need right now, because I've been there and I know exactly how you're feeling. My name is Nancy McKay. I'm a certified life coach and I've been sober for 11 years. My passion is helping women who are worried about their drinking, and I also want to smash the stigma and the shame that surrounds alcoholism and recovery. So, you may, you may be embarrassed by your drinking. You may even be embarrassed watching this video. And I get it. I really do. I know that for me, I was embarrassed to be seen in the bookstore in the addiction area. I'd look over my shoulder hoping that I wouldn't run into anyone I would know, because I was mortified to admit that I had a problem, right? And so why do we get so embarrassed about this? The first reason, I think, is because we live in an alcohol-centered culture, right? There's billboards everywhere, ads everywhere. You can, what's a celebration without champagne? Come home from a hard day at the office and pour yourself a glass of wine or a drink. Have bad news, pour yourself a cocktail, right? That's the way I drank for many, many years. Very social, not a problem. Until I started using alcohol as a coping tool to numb the feelings of guilt that I had when my father killed himself. So there's a wide range of why we feel embarrassed, and and what gets us from point A to point B. So, when people don't know how to deal with people who are in pain. So if you're feeling shameful or embarrassed or frustrated or confused or scared because you know that you're drinking too much, you're worried about your drinking, people don't know how to deal with that discomfort. So they try to minimize that. So your feelings of pain causes other people causes other people to feel uncomfortable, and so they try to minimize your pain so that they'll feel better. So they'll try to fix you quick so that you feel better. And that doesn't work because now they're really uncomfortable and you're still in pain and nobody's going anywhere, right? So, when we start drinking, at least for me, when I started drinking in high school, I wanted to be able to keep up, right? God forbid, I didn't want to be called a lightweight. And, all my buddies drank, everybody drank. It was the thing to do until you develop a problem. And then people, since we've been taught that uncomfortable is not good, right? It's not good to feel uncomfortable. we're also not taught really to ask for help. And so I know I was taught to pull myself up by my bootstraps. So it's it's ingrained in us to roll with the culture, whatever it is, and to not need help. So, as a coach, I want you to know that it's okay to feel pain and to feel like shit. It happens to everybody. It happens to me. It still happens to me. But you know what? Now I have tools to help myself get out of it, and I want to share those tools with you. And, I am really passionate about ending the gifts of recovery being tied up with a bow of shame. So I want to share with you some tools that I use when shit hits the fan. I think they'll be helpful for you. First of all, if you're alone, that's great. If you're not alone, leave the room, go to another room in the house or your apartment where you can be alone and feel safe. And sit down if possible. If you're outside, that's even better if you're alone. But put your feet flat on the ground or the floor and do some box breathing. So I think maybe I've told you about this before, but if not, you inhale to the count of 4 and hold it for the count of 4. And then exhale for the count of 4 and hold that for a count of 4. And do that at least 3 times. This will help you get your heart rate down, right? Because when shit hits the fan, up goes the heart rate, right? So this will calm you down. Your body will react to that. Meanwhile, your feet are flat on the ground and you're feeling grounded. Your feet are anchoring in and feeling a little heavier. And then I want you to connect with your body, because your body will give you a lot of information if you listen to it. And our bodies know more than our brains do. So try to tap into that, okay? And know that in this very moment, you're safe. You're not drinking right at this very moment. You're safe. No one, there's not a tiger chasing you. There's no one yelling at you. You're safe. And then take another deep breath and acknowledge that it's okay to ask for help. And when you acknowledge that it's okay to ask for help, do that. Ask for help. And I can help you. And I want to help you. So if you are worried about your drinking, if you're embarrassed about your drinking, or even if you've been sober for a while and you're struggling with anything, really, because shit hits the fan no matter who we are and where we are in our recovery. Life will always be throwing things at us. So learning to cope with those things is, well, it's the best thing ever. And I really, getting sober was the best thing I ever did for myself. So I'm excited, and I just want to share that with you because it's truly the best gift you can give yourself, really and truly. So that's it for me today. I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and leave me a comment. You can email me at nancy@amazingoutlookcoaching.com. Leave me a comment, PM me, reach out for help. I'm here. I can help you. Okay? Remember, your life and your choice. Have a great day.